Hey again, it's Karen. Today's been a little bit difficult, but like I said before, I'm going to record regardless of what's going on, even on those bad days. But it's just really been fatigue today. It's not as extreme as it used to be, but it's still there. It's simply because I just didn't sleep last night. I worked really hard over the weekend. I did a lot. I was active, moving, worked late. And doing all that, I thought I'd crash and burn on Sunday night, but that didn't happen. I was up for most of the night. So then I had to get up and train a client this morning. Just kind of makes the day hard. But even so, if that's still worse than my problems right now, it's kind of a blessing considering what I've been through health wise in the last few years. So I guess it ain't that bad. But today I did want to talk about how to find your voice. And I'm not an expert on this by any means. I'm in the process of finding mine too. But you may notice my neck turns red in these videos, and spiritually speaking, they say it could be connected with not having a voice or trying to find your voice. But either way, it's something that I'm working on. But I've noticed when you do find your voice and you start speaking up, it doesn't seem to gel well with people. It seems to upset them. I guess they get so used to you being a doormat. But that's what I do in the past. I just keep my mouth shut and go with the flow and don't rock the boat. I didn't want to push anyone's buttons, but they didn't really care if they pushed mine or not. It's like as long as I stayed quiet and did what they wanted, that's what made them happy. But I spent all those years dancing to the beat of others' drums, and I couldn't even hear the beat of my own. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Find the beat of my drum, get my rhythm back. But looking back, doing all that people pleasing, it didn't really do much for me. I'm just the one that suffered in the end. So now I'm trying to have to just kind of rebuild my life at this age. But now I do speak up if something matters to me, and it's not all the time. It's a lot of times I'm getting there. I'm not perfect yet. I'm working on it. My problem is just my nature to assume that people mean the best, and they sure don't. Um, just one thing that got me thinking. A while back I was working at a fitness facility, and new owners came in and hired a little young manager. He's about 20, and they cut my hours down from 20 hours a week to 6, so they could give him the shift of Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, with weekends off. And I was told that I could either open at 5 a.m. or close at 10 p.m. or work the weekends, and it just really wasn't realistic for me. I was still trying to recover from that illness I went through, and I was working, I think, 3 other part-time jobs at the time. But I just swallowed it, and I worked my little 6 hours a week, and sometimes I'd pick up a weekend shift if they asked me. I didn't volunteer, but if they needed me, I would go in. Again, not having a voice. And it got to where I would work my shift. I would do my job. It's not hard working at a gym. You clean, you pick up, re-rack weights, put trash up. But I'm doing it all the time, and he's just playing on his phone. And I got tired of cleaning up after him, and I mentioned something to upper management, and they tell me, and I quote, "Even if he doesn't do his job, you have to do it for him." I mean, he's making salary, and I'm making $10 an hour, and I got to do his job. So I just remember being shocked. I mean, I couldn't say anything. I didn't know what to say. I had no idea that would be said to me. I thought something would be said to him. Do your job, something. I didn't know what to say. I was just kind of, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It just, looking back, it's one of those moments where I realized I didn't have a voice, but I just really didn't know what to say to something like that. So that's just one of the many situations that has me working on self-improvement. So I guess what I'm learning now is finding your voice doesn't always happen in the moment. And sometimes it happens afterwards when you look back and realize what you wish you had said. And it's okay. We learn, we grow, we try to do better next time. Um, Looking back, I still don't know what I would say in that situation, how they said that to me again. I probably should have said I quit and walked out, but I didn't do that. But anyway, I'm telling you so I can let it go and I can move on. Um, if you're also learning to speak up in midlife like I am, you're not alone. I mean, we can figure this out together. So I thank you for listening and spending time with me today. And as always, I'm doing my best and things are getting better. Thank you.